Hi, welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Only 1 day to go now of the transfer window, and we will find out what has happened at Arsenal, who have we brought in, who have we let go. At the moment, all the talk is about who could be on the way out. None bigger than Alexis Sanchez. Now, we understand that Arsenal turned down a bid of £50 million from Manchester City yesterday to sign Alexis Sanchez. Arsenal not interested, they're saying. Of course, Arsene Wenger has been saying all summer that he is going to be keeping Alexis Sanchez. He doesn't want to let him go. However, there's also a lot of talk that Arsenal said they'd be willing to let Alexis Sanchez go if it's cash plus Raheem Sterling. Now, Manchester City apparently don't want to sell Raheem Sterling. They don't want him as part of the deal. They just want to go straight cash. Will City come back in with a bigger bid? It seems likely that they will do before the end of the transfer window tomorrow. Will they go up to, say, 70 million? Will that be too much for Arsenal to turn down and then Arsenal let him go? Or a lot of the talk is that Arsene Wenger is just saying to himself, well, you know what? Even with that sort of money, there's just not enough time to get a replacement of the same quality of Alexis Sanchez, so they'd rather hold on to him. I mean, a lot is riding on this for Arsene Wenger, because he's been saying all summer that Alexis Sanchez is not going anywhere. He's also been saying that his attitude's great and that he's a player that will get on with it. Now, we're hearing a lot of talk over the weekend that, you know, a lot of the players at Arsenal are very unhappy with Alexis Sanchez and would rather see him gone. You know what I mean? They don't like his attitude. They don't like the fact that he, and now these are rumours, right? These are rumours. Just to have it right, this is not factual, but this is just what the rumours have been going around and what I've been hearing, that players have been saying that, you know, he does what he wants, he turns up when he wants, he's a bit of a prima donna, you know, because he knows he's the best player. He's kind of got an attitude like, I'll do what I want and then I'll moan at everybody else if it goes wrong. Now, whether this is true or not, I don't know. But Arsene Wenger told us that the guy's attitude was good and, you know, that's why I hold on to him. He'll give 100%. Now, if this is true and there is disharmony in the camp because of him, maybe they should cash him. But the problem is they've left it all summer. There's no replacement. There's no obvious person bringing in. And now, again, utter and total mess with this Alexis Sanchez. And we knew, you know what I mean? Me doing this program every day, I knew that coming right down towards the end of the transfer window, it was going to go crazy over Alexis Sanchez. He is the biggest name, you know, maybe him and Coutinho. Those two are the biggest stories of this transfer window, and right up until that window shuts tomorrow at 11 o'clock, it's going to be played out. Will Sanchez still be an Arsenal player? And certainly if Sanchez goes, I think our league title chances, which is already barely nil, completely go. So, and how will that go down with the fans? And what would that do for the reputation of Arsene Wenger if Alexis Sanchez leaves? Oxlade-Chamberlain, we all thought that he was on his way to Chelsea. It seemed to have come out on Monday night that he was on his way. Well, apparently he's turned down the chance to join Chelsea. He doesn't want to go to Chelsea. Arsenal and Chelsea had agreed a fee of £40 million. Oxlade-Chamberlain, the rumours are saying, would prefer a move to Liverpool. I do understand that he's as a kid was a Liverpool supporter, but apparently he would prefer to go to Liverpool, not because he's a supporter, but basically because he wants to play in the central midfield position. That is his big gripe with Arsenal. Going to Chelsea, again, they want to play him in this sort of wing-back position that he's been played at Arsenal, which he obviously doesn't like. He wants to play as a central midfielder, and he thinks if he goes to Liverpool, he'd get the chance to do so. Now, what's going to happen with Ox? Will he end up at Liverpool, or will he end up staying at Arsenal, and yet again another player just sees his contract out and then just walks away for nothing at the end of the season? And how will he be received if, you know, he stays at Arsenal without signing a new contract? You know, I mean, again, really messy. Again, a player that Arsene Wenger said that, you know, he was going to hold on to. He wasn't going to be selling this guy. And now, you know, on the eve of the transfer window closing, again, he wants to leave. Rumours again that, you know, he doesn't get on with the Arsene Wenger and the management. There was the time when he famously retweeted one of our videos, which was criticising Arsene Wenger. I don't know. It's all a mess at the moment. Again, it's something that we're going to have to wait and see what happens tomorrow. Lucas Perez at the moment, what's happening with him now? Apparently, Deportivo La Coruña, which is the team that really want him, they're not prepared to meet the asking price for him. They only want to do a loan move. Arsenal not interested in a loan move. And there's a lot of rumours going around that he could actually end up staying at Arsenal. Now, again, you know, Wenger said a couple of weeks ago that he's going to let Perez go. He's still here. Kieran Gibbs is one player who's definitely, definitely gone. He's going to be signing for West Bromwich Albion. The fee said to be 7 million. Now, again, this baffles me because I heard about a week ago that Arsenal had turned down bids of 10 million for Gibbs. Now he's going for 7 million. You know what? Kieran Gibbs, Oxlade-Chamberlain, I mean, I just remember that famous picture of the British core, Jenkinson, you know, all these guys signing a contract. How many of them are still at the club? Wilshire's still here, just about. I mean, it's so damning at the moment for Arsene Wenger. I don't want to keep criticising him like this, but it's just all going wrong right now for Arsene Wenger. And certainly he needs to try and get some signings done. I mean, you look at it, right? This transfer window is a record-breaking transfer window. Over £1 billion spent. Clubs splashing out money left, right, and centre. Their outlay's been incredible. Arsenal, one of the only clubs at the moment that look like they're going to make a profit out of the transfer window. Because as it stands at the moment, they're in profit. With what they've bought and with what they're selling, they're going to be in profit. Typical Arsenal. Now, is that the moves of an ambitious club that wants to win the Premier League? What do you think? Will Arsenal get any signings done? Linked with moves for Julian Draxler. Draxler probably available if we go in with a big enough bid, but will Draxler want to leave for PSG and come to Arsenal? No Champions League football, turmoil at the club, who knows? And also the Van Dijk rumours continue. Will Van Dijk want to come to Arsenal? Liverpool, the hot favourites. Liverpool on fire at the moment in the Champions League. Got the money to, you know, pay for Van Dijk, probably getting rid of Coutinho. Where would you go? Where would you go? Be honest, if you was Van Dijk. There is, of course, Johnny Evans. You know, we were linked with him last year, linked with him again because it looks like Mustafi's going to be on his way out again. Inter still wanting to just do a loan move, but Arsenal want it to be cash. Now, could it be Johnny Evans coming in? But then even Johnny Evans is probably going to prefer a move to Manchester City. These are clubs on the up. Let's be honest. I hate to say it. City on the up, Liverpool on the up, Spurs on the up, United on the up. Where are Arsenal going right now? Everton are on the up. Where are Arsenal heading? If we're being 100% honest with ourselves right now, I love my club. I love this badge. I love it. But I have to, sometimes in life, you've got to just take a step back and be honest with yourself. And then you say, at the moment, this transfer window, what is it showing us about Arsenal Football Club? I don't know. There's one day left. I'm not going to prejudge it. Maybe something big will get pulled out of their hat tomorrow and maybe they'll surprise us and get us excited again. I certainly hope so. Don't forget, tomorrow is the final day of the transfer window. We're going to be all over it. Transfer Daily Special. We'll have a show as normal and then we'll be down the ground all day long, bringing you all the latest transfer news. So look out for that. It's going to be brilliant. I've got some of the guys coming down to do interviews throughout the day. It's going to be brilliant. And if you're down there as well, check us out. ArsenalFanTV, down there at the ground, doing Transfer Daily. Let's hope we get something big done.